getting as much money as we possibly can from you.
At least you're telling us the truth.
You saw that tip jar, and you thought you paid for your cookie.
That's good.
These envelopes is where it's really at. Take one home. It'll tell you our plan, our mission, and there's a little spot there where you can put a check in. Please do it. It'll make all the difference. For each $100 that we get, we can send these these postcards out to 300 people, 300 taxpayers and property owners. We have a database of 28,000 property owners. 28,000. How many people are here? 150? You see the potential? The difference is our ability.
Here, I spent all afternoon with Caltrans in Stockton working on that intersection in Murphy. I just saw it coming home, so I turned around and came back down. But it certainly is a wonderful turnout for Calaveras County and for Angels Camp and the Highway 4 corridor. And I see we have people from Mountain Ranch. And so somebody managed to get the word out, and I think that's Al Segala. And I think we all owe Al a big debt of gratitude for putting this together and allowing us to accept our I think most of us are here because of the spending that has taken place, and also the rather enormous tax increases that appear to be on the horizon. And everyone says, well, we need a stimulus program, we need a stimulus program, and you hear that from the administration, you hear it from quite a few Republicans and a lot of economists. And it was in 2000 we had a stimulus program that was driven by low interest rates and excessive risk, and that ended up with an internet bubble and a stock market bubble and the crash of 2000. And I had all my investments, or a lot of my investments, in the internet business. That was a new technology, and I must admit I still don't understand it. But and then we had another stimulus program, and this one was truly a stimulus program. It was driven by government. It was driven by Freddie and Fannie. It was driven by Congress in the name of affordable housing, and we had the housing bubble, and that was a stimulus program. And now we're paying the cost of that stimulus program that was basically driven by government and also driven by the Federal Reserve with excessively low interest rates. And so now we say, well, we need another stimulus program, and we're going to spend all this money. And we're going to spend trillions and trillions. Back in the internet bubble, we had WorldCom, and we had Enron, and we had sort of the fraud, etc. Well, in this this is an internet bubble, but in this recession, we're seeing the same things, both in the stock market, whether it be Madoff, or in the housing market, etc. And what we really need out of government is more stability. We don't need the government. We're not going to repeal the business cycle. We will have a business cycle, but that business cycle needs to be privately driven and not government driven.